What's happening, TikTok? Good morning, good morning. We're at my house. We're chilling with the dogs. We got Gravy Girl right there, giving her a little paw, a little lick. And hopefully, yep, there's Nugget right under his blanket. He's looking at you though, like, what up, TikTok? I'm just chilling, chillaxing, about to catch me some Z's. I know you are, buddy. And Gravy's like, huh? What you doing? But TikTok, we got the matches now. Okay. Big Daddy News review of the 1st of January WCW Universe. The first match of that, and as I said, on in this universe, I knew, that he did different shows every month. So the first month was all Saturday night's main events, and the first match of the universe, he had an 8-man elimination match for the WCW Cruiserweight title, which he had Chris Jericho versus Rey Mysterio Jr. versus Billy Kidman versus Shane Helms versus Chavo Guerrero Jr. versus Dean Malenko versus Eddie Guerrero of 1997 versus Alex Skipper. Whew, that's a lot of people, a lot of a lot of stars in that, and it was a 5-star match. And the winner of that, with your new WCW Cruiserweight Champion, was Alex Skipper. And I remember he said that was going to be a defending champion. That was going to be the one that always had a match every week, was the Cruiserweight Champion. I was like, okay. But he might be changing a little. He still will probably be having the TV Championship be defended every week, but then he's got some other action for you. And then the second match of the card, I remember him wanting to he turned this into a feud, which was the Great Muta with Vampiro versus Sting. And Sting was the winner of that with a 3-star match. And that was a pretty decent match. I remember he wanted to put Sting and Vampiro in a feud for that first month. And he was like, let me just introduce him as the Great Muta's manager, because that was a great feud for Sting in the early 90s. But as I said, that was a 3-star match. So right there, we already got 8 stars in this card. Great card. And then the third match, he had that 3-way match for the WCW World Tag Team Championships. He had the Outsiders, which is of course Scott Hall and Kevin Nash versus Harlem Heat, which is Booker T and Stevie Ray versus the Nasty Boys. That was a curveball right there, the Nasty Boys. But the winners of that match was Booker T and Stevie Ray, Harlem Heat, obviously, and that was a 5-star match. Another 5-star match. So you had 2 5-star matches within the 3 first matches. Great show. And then, okay, this is where I got confused, because he did have a tournament going on here for a title, but he had a tournament, 4-man tournament for the WCW United States Championship, and he had rankings of them. So I think what he did was whoever had the longest reign, or reign, who had the title the most as far as reigns go, and dates, he put those top 4 in a tournament, and the number 1 seed of that was Lex Luger versus the 4th seed, which was Blackjack Mulligan, and the winner of that was the number 1 seed, of course, Lex Luger, with a 4-star match. So pretty good match. Yeah. And then the main event of that show, he had an Extreme Rules 4-way match for the WCW United, or for the WCW World Championship, and I think he kind of did the same thing. Um, Whoever had the title the most, or had it held it the longest, was in this 4-way, and he had Hulk Hogan versus Big Van Vader versus Ric Flair versus Goldberg. So I don't know really, because Goldberg wasn't a champion for a very long time, but he might have been long enough for that. I don't think so though. But anyway, the winner of that was the Nature Boy Ric Flair in a 3-star match, and that was a great way to cap off that first card. So you already have a world champion, you already got tag champs, and you got cruiserweight champion. So right there, we got 3 of the 5 titles I knew he had on that universe mode. You already had 3 of those 5 titles decided because you still had the United States Championship to decide and the TV Championship to decide. And I don't think he even introduced the TV title till the pay-per-view have sold out. And we're only going to do 2 events per review because I'm already at 5 minutes of this, and if you're still watching, I very much appreciate it. Thank you. But the link to these matches is up here, and I got you even a link down here to this event. So check it out, please. Okay, and then the second week, and I see he did different areas. Like the first. Okay, no, he didn't. No, on the first one, but on the second uh, Saturday night's main event, he put it from Columbus, Ohio. So maybe he'll continue to do that in the next in this universe mode coming up. Okay, first match of the week 2 of Saturday night's main event was a cruiserweight match, which was Dean Malenko versus Chris Jericho. But right here in parentheses it says, but Dean had his hand on the bottom rope, but the ref didn't catch it, so Chris Jericho was the winner of that match by pinfall, obviously. Yeah. And then match 2 was it was a tag match, and it was a Jersey Triad, which is Bam Bam Bigelow and Canyon with Diamond Dallas Page versus the West Texas Rednecks, which he only has as Kurt Hennig and Barry Windham at the time, and that was a 3.5-star match. Oh, and my mistake, the first match was only a 2-star. So kind of a bummer. Started off the card with a 2-star, but then your second match was a 3.5-star match. And the winners of that was the West Texas Rednecks, Kurt Hennig and Barry Windham. And the third match, which was Sting versus Vader, which Vader won, which was a 3-star match. But again, in parentheses, it says Vampiro at the appears up at the entrance after the match. So I guess right there, excuse me, he's having a face-off with Sting, who just got beat. And then match 4, we had another tag match. Whoo, we are kind of tag team heavy right here. But we had Public Enemy versus the Steiner Brothers. The Steiner Brothers won by countout, which was still a 5-star match. A lot of these tag matches end up being 5 stars, I guess, because yeah, they're good. All right, in the main event of that card, which was this second round, or not the second round, but another match of that 4-man tournament we had for the U.S. title, which was Greg Valentine versus Rick Rude, and Rick Rude was a winner by countout and only a 1.5-star match. It's kind of a bummer on that second week. You had 1 5-star match, but then a lot of low ranked star matches, and with Rick Rude winning by countout, that's kind of a bummer. But then right here it says news that I had on there. It said Vampiro showed up at Sting's match and taunted him from the stage. So that might be setting up that feud. As I said, I thought that's what he did. Then it says also that Johnny Grunge from Public Enemy suffered a minor injury during his match, although he's still cleared to compete in further matches, but should be concerned. All right, but yeah, those are the first 2 weeks of that WCW Universe mode that Big Daddy did a couple years ago. So next video though, I will definitely be showing you. I'll definitely be reviewing the next 2 matches, and I'll try to even get to the pay-per-view sold out. But you guys all take it easy, stay safe, stay awesome like you guys always are. Give Big Daddy some subscribers up there on his YouTube channel. But you guys all take it easy, stay safe, and stay awesome like you guys always are. Later, bye. That nice cherry Pepsi, which is so good, so good. Later, bye.